Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about where you could be in a year's time. What position you could be in if you made the right decisions, the right choices, if you had a great year doing all the right things that could benefit you towards your future self. What position would you be in? So, first of all, to decide that, you've got to think about what you want. Where do you want to be? What country do you want to be living in? What kind of house do you want to have? How much money do you want to be making? Who do you want to be around? Do you want to have a group of guys that you're around constantly who are helping you get better? Or do you want to be around your old school friends? Decide what is that outcome for you look like? What is your dream position? So for me, it's in Thailand with a few of my mates of mine that I've met through a network. We're all hammering out our online jobs every day, helping each other get better. We're doing Muay Thai, getting big and strong in the gym as well, and earning upwards of 20, 30k a month. That's my ideal scenario this time next year. So, living in Thailand, nice house, nice car, with the boys, working hard every day, earning shit tons of money, and just helping each other grow. That's my ideal outcome for this next year. So how am I gonna get to that? What choices do I have to make to be in that position? That's the first thing you've got to identify. So first of all, so I found the people I want to move in with. Great. Spoken about it, we've decided. We're gonna go. Done. Next, what am I gonna do for money? Sorted that out as well. Cold calling job, sorted. Next, what am I going to do? I'm going to build a personal brand. That's what I'm trying to do with this. Build a YouTube brand and eventually develop that into selling mentorships, courses, packages, different types of things. A group, I don't know. It may progress into that type of thing. Develop that. Build a network. Great. That's the next step. So build kind of another form of income. That's what I want. I want to be around the right people in a great environment and have plenty of money coming in from multiple sources. So that's what I want. Now, the choices you have to make now, what are they? So from those goals you've just decided, what is it you have to do to get to that point? Okay, so if I want to be living in Thailand, obviously I've got to move out to Thailand. I've got to provide for myself, so I've got to move out of my parents' house. I've got to decide, I've got to figure out how to make 3, 4, 5 grand a month remotely. Okay, that's one step, and I've got to take steps toward that. Next, I've got to find the right guys to move in with. Already done that. And then you've got to look at what you want, figure out how much it is for your dream life. So have that nice house, do all those fun things, go to a nice gym, Muay Thai, one-on-one sessions, going out for dinner most nights, eating good food, drinking nice water, like high quality water, that sort of thing, good supplements, whatever it may be. How much is that all going to cost you on a monthly basis? 2, 4, 6, 8 grand. Then you've got to figure out, okay, so make that, and then you've got taxes to pay, so you've got to double it, probably. Okay, so instead of making 5, 10 grand, I've got to make 10, 20 grand. You've got to practically double what you need to make because of, first of all, just because of taxes. Okay, now you're like, okay, I've got to make this much money, got to do this much, and then that's my dream life. So what's some steps you can actively take toward achieving that now? So what kind of job do you need to get to reach that amount of money? What kind of things can you do now to bring in some sort of funds that are going to help you get to that stage? Can you get a job at a high level company of like an agency or something, an agency that's doing 20k a month? Can you get a job at an agency like that and then start your own and learn from them how they set up everything and then set it up yourself? Can you do like a sales job and earn commission based remotely, earning a certain amount of commission, then you eat what you kill, you've only got to do a certain amount of work to reach that amount of money? What have you actually got to do? You build it, you figure out what it takes to reach that level. So how to get out, how to get out to that country, how to go there, how to earn that money, how to be in that position, how much exercise you need to do. What does your ideal daily routine look like? What position are you going to be in a year? And I love thinking about this, but you've got to be careful that you don't kind of get stuck in this positive hole, this pit of thinking it's just going to happen, because it's not. You have got to get out of that little pit of golden life and think, okay, I'm in a shit position at the minute. I've got to go and achieve this. I'm not satisfied with where I am now, so I want more. And then when near a year from now, you could be in that position and you'll be saying, great, I've done it, but now I want more again. I'm not satisfied with where I am. I want this. And you just keep working like that. So looking at where I am now, I know I've got a lot to work on, but I know physically I am doing really well. I'm ahead of the game. I'm 18 years old. I'm 87 kilos. I'm lean. I'm strong. I'm reasonably fit cardio-wise. So when I go out to Thailand, I want to start training Muay Thai, and I know the next step for me is being around the right people, changing my environment, moving out of my parents' house, getting into a house with a bunch of other guys, so we're constantly working together, helping each other grow, and earning more money and being able to fight. I've already done a boxing match. I think I mentioned that before in a different YouTube video, but I want to do Muay Thai. It's just, well, I feel like it's more in Thailand. That will be something interesting to learn. But anyway, so I know the areas that I want to progress in now. I know where I want to be in a year. I know what I want to be doing, roughly. And now I just need to take the steps toward that. So what is it you want to be doing in a year? How much money do you want to be earning? How do you want to be earning that money? What does your daily routine look like? Do you wake up, have a shower, get on with work, go to the gym, then go out for dinner? Is that your day? I want to be enjoying myself so much. I want to be in a completely different life than I am now. And that's what I'm so excited for. But I've got to work for it. So I think it's Tristan Tate that says this, and he's very against the whole procrastination and victimized mindset of saying that, I might lose motivation and I keep procrastinating by spending time on my phone. But he looks at it like this. He says, you have a choice, and it is stay poor or be successful. Procrastination is not helping me be successful. It's helping me stay poor. So I'm not going to do it. Motivation, it's either be motivated or stay poor. It's not real. Motivation is a myth, as I've covered in another video. It's bollocks. It's how you feel. It's another emotion. You need to realise that how you feel should not play a part in what you do day to day. Whether you're happy, sad, you should still carry out what is required of you to be in that position. And I know now I may not want to be working 10 hours, 10, 15, 20 hours a day, however much it is, but I know I'm going to have to be successful, to get to that point of success, because I know it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort. And you cannot be successful without hard work, without effort, without sacrificing comfort for this adversity that you're going to put yourself through. So I now know that I know what I want to achieve. I know that that's what I want. And I know that's where I'm going to be from a year from now. And I know I'm going to be there, if not somewhere further along the line. But, this is a big but, you've got to understand that it's not just going to happen. It will take time, it will take effort, and it will take a toll on you. You could be at this state of sheer just fatigue. You could be so tired, you're like, I've worked myself to the bone, and I've given it my all, and I'm still not there. But you've got to keep pushing. It's just a little bit every day. It's 1% better every day. It's like in Atomic Habits, the book by James Clear, it said that if you become 1% better every day, just 1%, by the end of the year, you're 37 times the person. 37. So a year from now, I would be better than 37 of the current me's. That's my aim. So just get 1% better every day. And if I can do better than that, if I can become 2% better every day, 3%, it's still just a minute change Just a small difference, just a small change, but it could just absolutely launch your progress to another level. If you're consistently getting 1% better every day, 37 times the person, that is ridiculous. And it's not like you're going to notice this change day to day, like, oh, I'm 1% better than I was yesterday. That's not a big difference. But a year from now, if you're 37 times the person, you can look back at photos of you, you can look back at the position you were in, and you can think, what the fuck? I've come so far. You've just completely changed the game. And that is what you should aim for. You should aim to look back on yourself within 6, 8 months, a year, and think, I have come so far. I have travelled on such a hard journey. I've put myself through so much that I'm unrecognisable to my past self. And you should be proud of that. You should look at your past self and think, he or this person, this past version of me would be proud of where I've gone to the point I've journeyed to the degree to which I have pushed myself. That version of me, that past person, would be so proud. But this new version of me now expects more. He's set a higher standard for himself. He's feeling better day to day. He's gotten rid of all of the bad habits, and he is enjoying life to such a bigger degree that he feels just day to day like a much better person. And that's the end goal. Like, you can't just do all of this work to not feel anything. Like, I want to feel so happy, just at ease, and I already feel happy, and I already know that happiness is just a choice. Like, at the end of the day, I can choose to be happy or not. I can choose to victimize myself. I've got a lot of stuff to do that with. I can say, oh, I'm a victim today. But I don't choose to do that. I don't want to do that, because that mindset is going to hinder me. It's wasting time that I can use to become successful. And if I keep using all of the things that I've learned, if I keep using every day, every second to my advantage to learn more, to push myself that 1% better every day, then eventually it's going to work out, but it's just going to take time. A year is a fairly long time, but then to me it is. To some other people, they'll say, oh, it's not very long. I'm 50 something now, and a year just goes by like that. I'm still only 18, and I'll look at a year as if it's a long time. This last year to me has gone by very fast, but I realised that I've done a lot. And the main thing that stuck out to me was my boxing match. That was the one thing that I've realised now that was like the biggest part of my last year. And this year, I'm looking forward to seeing what that next biggest thing is for me. That one thing that I can look back and say, in 2023, I did this, or that year I did this massive thing. And I want to be able to look back and say that every year I did something that I can look back and say that one thing was something that I can look back on that whole year and say, that year I did this one thing. It's the one thing that stands out. Obviously, you can do lots of little great things, and you can do lots of big great things, but at the end of the day, if you don't have one outstanding thing that you can look back on every year, otherwise you're just stuck with a big old list, and you need something that stands out to you and to others. But I feel like I'm getting a bit off topic here. It's good to understand that you can be in such a better position a year from now, and it only requires a small change every day. Just a small change. Even if it's just, as I said, 1% difference every day. Just keep doing that, and you'll get there. But it's going to take a year, and then another year, and then another year, then another year. And you'll keep getting 37 times better if you're being 1% better every day. But it'll just take time, it'll just take effort. And you're going to have to bear with that struggle, and you're not going to see the progress day in, day out. You're not going to, if I get 1% better every day, I doubt I'll notice it for a while. I won't see the whole, what's going on. You won't see that improvement. It's not going to be a visible change, but you look back from a year, as I said, 37 times better. You'll look back and you'll think, oh, I've come so far, but all it was small, consistent changes. And that's all you need to do. Outline where you want to be, figure out some action steps that you can take toward achieving that position, that place, that whatever it is you want to be in, and then complete it. Complete those steps day in, day out. One step at a time, 1% every day until you're there. And then set a new goal, set a new ideal position for you to be in. And then do it again. Rinse and repeat that process and keep doing it so you're always improving. Don't stay stagnant. Don't just stop and think, oh, I'm done. Because you're never done. You've always got more to give. You've always got to keep going and keep pushing yourself and keep becoming better, because that is your responsibility. You cannot sit there and expect the world to keep spinning around, expect the world to stop because you've just achieved this certain level, because it's going to keep spinning around no matter what. So you've got to spin with it, and you've got to keep going. You've got to keep growing so that you can set an example for the ones that follow you, the ones that come after you, be it your kids, be it people you inspire. You've got to set the right example for those people. So just work hard, get into the position you want to be in, get to there. It will take time, it could take a year, and then another goal, another goal, another goal. Keep going, and it'll happen. That's all I'm going to say. It's just going to take time and effort, but just keep going, please.